Welcome everyone back to another episode of Astral Revengers playing Danganronpa.
You're freaking, it's like your hype died down.
Yeah, because the music's not hype anymore.
Just give it a bit,
Okay. Let's see, well, let's get into it. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier?
D&D.
D&D character sheet. Alignment, chaotic neutral.
This is her backstory.
Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in... Huh? Raiden. Interesting. That seems the games are collabing.
Was a child soldier too.
Yeah. Female Raiden's twin sister.
What?
She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. Fenrir, I feel like I've heard that name before in other games.
Fenrir is the legendary dog of Norse mythology.
Oh, okay, that's why.
I'm pretty sure it's Norse mythology. I can be wrong. I will fact check, but it's a well-known it's a mythological wolf.
Oh, okay. So this is a name that is used a lot.
Yeah. Oh
okay.
Yeah. Son of Loki.
Oh, interesting.
Because remember, gods have weird kids for some reason. And, yeah. Fenrir is a giant wolf that continued to grow, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, it continued to grow in size, like unlimited growth, and they had the little fun mythology facts. Quick aside, yeah, they tried to stop it from growing because it was also getting much more feral. So they chained it up basically. They made a deal with it, chained it up, and now it's forever resentful.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, so that's the mercenary group. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training for her own. Maybe they keep growing. Like their group size.
That could be a thing.
However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Nice! Mukuro's profile has been added to, but we didn't even get to meet her. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how, that was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like... Huh? So it is important.
My old group.
He's part of Fenrir?
You know too much Makoto.
No, don't kill me, Byakuya! You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from what I live in, so... I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard that says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Oh, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
Ah, it's you. It's you. Not in Byakuya's voice.
Mm-hmm. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh. Found her profile.
So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against any of you. Against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rules against stealing, is there?
She did say that.
Who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here, slice it up, and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
That sounds like something a killer would say, Monokuma.
I didn't kill her.
Or rule violations.
Well, technically I didn't kill her. She killed herself.
Oh, true, actually. Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school administrator, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is all. It all is. Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I always think I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting was may have led a little misunderstanding among you all.
Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes, indeed.
The number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
But we never met them. 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Well, you said it.
Hmm? Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because... like I told you, the killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. Since now we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes
Well
sense.
now.
Oh, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kiryu, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
Hey,
So you know wears those stupid little gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears a comes with this hideous scars and that she doesn't want anyone to see.
Dead bodies at Kyoko. Done. Thank you. What?
Okay, that's all you get. Yeah, that's all you get.
Oh no, Kuma's account has been... Yep. But the tattoo on her head and she wears gloves and it's supposed to be a scar there, dumb fuck. Alright, let's go. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Or am I being lied to? Wait, so on the back of her hand... Exactly. Exactly. The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such a
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember? What's up?
I mean, he is dumb as shit.
He kinda is. Like all the questions that, like the shit we had to put together, just so obvious. Like, don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's
Perhaps. Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. Actually, if you were paying attention to the body, Mr. Togami, you'd have heard Monokuma say that there were scars on her hand. But if you observe the body correctly, there's a tattoo there and not scars. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind. True. Maybe you are smart. You changed your mind about the dead body being Kyoko, right?
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba is a... Let's go! Okay, this guy got a brain. Is not the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that?
Got a brain.
This guy, he thinking. He really do be thinking. Makoto, not so much. What? How do you know Mukuro isn't the culprit? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro gives us information that would raise questions about her would be... Did I read that right? Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro is the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you see it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Then it would have to... Oh, let's go! Then it would have to be... It would have to be Kyoko. If Mukuro's dead, then it's Kyoko. If Kyoko's dead, then it's like that... The clash trial, boom, easy. But you know, it's never that simple, so... What is this? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
what?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that, so you know.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Oh my god, it's getting funky. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Nice! Woodblock key has been added to Truthful section in your handbook. Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Okay, automatically at the dojo, that's nice. Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Unless there's like, I looked myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There wouldn't... I'm mixing up voices. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, just like the super traditional public bathhouses.
Bro, I'm just gonna break into these, to be honest.
Yeah, what the heck? It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you use the locker farthest to the right? Do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one who doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Oh, okay. I took out the wooden block key and inserted it into the locker's lock, and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong.
What if they were like kites arrows, which was like they land and then they disappear?
And you have a limited number of them.
Yeah.
Titanium arrows has been added to the truthful section in your handbook. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape? I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
If it is, that means it surely must be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Nice, bloody duct tape has been added to the truthful section in your handbook. I think that's all the locker room has to offer for now. Okay, we're on the move. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps Byakuya? Wait! Yeah, you had the key to the room. How did anyone... Huh? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Huh? What next location is there?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do some research on something? Alright, Makoto, think about it. Think about it. Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info about the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know what the archive like the back of his hat. The archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Oh, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Okay, I guess I have to talk to you.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Well, I graduated college without learning a single word of French, so... I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of
He doesn't know what equivalent exchange means.
Kind of weird. He doesn't know what it means. You want to revive... it's kind of extreme. Damn, dude, you're just gonna stand.
If you know, you know.
If you do know, you know. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into
Ragnarok
an
was
enemy.
Norse mythology.
What the heck? So many references. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing this many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was something mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are a part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable and unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting really isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It is said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier just joins the squad. That joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere around their body. Like a dog tattoo on the back of someone's hand? What?
Wolf.
What? Wolf? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Nice! Mukuro Ikusawa's profile has been updated to the section of your handbook. Ding dong bing bong, it's time for the Clash
Time
trial!
is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena.
Go ahead and skip it.
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
Okay, thanks.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the
That's
Clash
right.
trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. My throat is not in the mood today.
Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just you two.
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Oh, are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... we stood there for full 5 minutes, waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or...?
Or what?
What?
Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? Got it backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't just start until everyone gets here, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're not. But you're wrong. And I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree on its violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
What?
What? The fucking piano.
It's not Ace Attorney music. Hold it! I'm here. No rules has been broken.
Kyoko? Kyoko? You're still alive?
No, That's a good ghost. Stop talking. If you wanna fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled.
Yeah.
You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't
Oh,
die.
goddamn. Okay, sure. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh?
Is right now we gotta deal with a ghost. I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Not ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator.
Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this class trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Okay, well, we can't help ourselves. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
The second floor?
That's right.
That's right. There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I missed his announcement because of that. I have no idea. I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then, when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I just finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
That's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting.
But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
So you're the one who put the wooden shit in the room. What? Kyoko's account has been added to Truthable section in your handbook right before we go. Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
Makoto. We can go over all details after we get through this trial, okay? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving my current situation.
It would seem
Because this is probably the most crucial moment so far for me.
Hey, Monokuma told me what's under your gloves. Or her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Is it time to end?
Damn. We got a couple more seconds. Go inside the elevator, boy.
Okay.
You're making the people wait at home. How dare you? That's my job.
Being the last one left, I stepped in the elevator.
How dare you?
And the door slid shut. So empty in here. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without a warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I feel like it's been forever since we were together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs have passed.
Chills! Chills!
Let's get on with this show.
And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial! Yeah, let's save the data.
Now you can cock block them. Alright, see you guys next time on Astral Revengers.
Have fun waiting, haha!